And we're back. This is Elliott Serrano and Jose Melendez coming to you from Dreamland Comics in Schaumburg, Illinois. Thank you for joining us here on the Comic Culture Warrior YouTube channel. Let's calm down a bit because I think you were ready to have a conniption there with Battle for the Cowl.
See, it was different because back when I was ranting about Bendis, I would get Rose really angry. But this is, I'm just laughing because it's just there's no reason to get mad over it.
Right.
There really isn't. It's just too funny. It really is. It's too
funny. A book that we have actually been asked to review or to look at, and I'll be honest, I kind of didn't want to do this because I have not read any of the books previous to this one, so I had no interest, quite frankly. But Marvel Zombies Series 4, Marvel Zombies 4, by Fred Valenti, and who did the artwork?
Don't know.
It's not Corey Walker, I know that. Kev Walker, Fred Valenti, and Kev Walker actually spin a very entertaining yarn. I mean, I read this, and I gotta say, I was surprised that I enjoyed it as much as I did. Now, mind you, I have not read any of the previous Marvel Zombie books. Mm-hmm. Okay, I've not read Marvel Zombies 1 through 3. I thought Marvel Zombies 1 was like a clever little gimmick, but they're just like, and I thought
Kirkman did the first two, and
right.
That's why I read them, and they were kind of very gimmicky. And when in Marvel Zombies 2, when you have Marvel Zombies floating around in space for years and years, it's like, all right, how much more absurd can you make it?
Right. But now it appears, and correct me if I'm wrong, it appears that the zombies from the Marvel Zombie universe have reached the 616 universe.
See, I don't know. That happened in Marvel Zombies 3, which I only read the first 2 issues of. Yeah. So I don't know what universe. Maybe someone who read Marvel Zombies 3 can let us know, or let everybody know, if this is the 616 universe. Right.
Because it ends with a character from the 616 universe who's getting all over the fucking place. But anyway, I gotta say, first, the book opened really strong for me because it had Michael Morbius, who's one of my favorite Marvel characters, and with a very interesting premise where Morbius is now the head of this task force that is handling the invasion of the Marvel Zombies in their universe, where there's a 616 universe or whatever. They have to deal with it. And they've brought together a whole bunch of great characters that I love. You've got Morbius the Living Vampire. You've got Werewolf by Night. Damon Hellstorm, Son of Satan. So this is an interesting collection of characters. But instead of... And there's a lot of cool, gross out zombie moments. Yeah. And humor.
Right.
Humor that, I really enjoyed. You were going to say?
Well, I was going to say the other character is this character Jen, actually from that 3-issue miniseries that came out 4 years ago, called Witches.
The Witches, right?
They just happened to bring that, which is fine. But it's just such a, I don't know. It's just like this miniseries that just shouldn't have been existed, or couldn't have. But they're actually doing something with the character, and the character is actually cool in there.
And yes, you're right. It's a miniseries that really shouldn't exist, but the talent that's putting it together are actually doing an admirable job with it.
My only complaint is that Man-Thing is on the cover, and I want Man-Thing to be in here.
He wasn't in the book. I kept waiting for him to show up.
Oh, right. The other character is Simon Garth, Zombie.
The Zombie.
And
the head of Zombie Deadpool.
Which makes this book.
But then again, my question is, how does a head talk? How can a head talk? You need lungs and vocal cords to talk. How does this head talk? Oh, wait a minute. I get it now. I finally get it. The head's not really talking. It's using the zombie... Telepathy. Duh. I just got that now. Okay.
Is that what it's doing?
That's what I'm guessing. It's the zombie language, remember? Because at one point, when he meets the Black Talon, and the Black Talon gets Simon Garth to talk to him, it's that zombie, because zombies don't really talk. He got him to talk in the zombie language. I finally got it. when zombie Deadpool head just cuts loose on its own and starts attacking everyone.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This is a fun book.
No,
this is a fun book. I would say, you know, if you're a fan of this kind of stuff, you know, again, zombies in the Marvel Universe, it's done pretty much, you know, it's done sort of straight and sort of tongue-in-cheek. It's just a fun read, and again...
Yeah, and the characters that they picked to be in the book makes the book.
Make the book, yes.
Because I didn't really... Like I said, I read the first 2 issues of the Zombies 3, and I really didn't care for it too much, and I just stopped.
Right.
But I actually read this, and I will actually read the rest of them.
Right.
Because
it's fun.
Yeah.
It makes sense, is what it is. It makes sense.
That's it.
So that's actually a surprise. It came as a surprise to me. I went in with fairly low expectations, and quite frankly, after trying to read Battle for the Cowl, was expecting to suffer again. And lo and behold, no, I enjoyed it. So thumbs up on that one.
Just really quick, because I think we might have a minute or two. We'll get into this book next week, because I actually read half of it. And I wasn't expecting anything from it, but Exiles #1, we'll do a review of it next week. I read half of it. And now I'm going to actually buy this. I wasn't even going to buy this book. I was just going to read it. But I'm now going to buy it. And the first half was excellent.
Well, it's because Jeff Parker's working on it. And
but the art is really nice, too.
The art is nice?
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll talk about it more next week. But if your stores still have this, first Claremont ruined the Exiles series when he came on. And this is hopefully putting it back on the straight and narrow.
Jeff Parker's going to save it.
Yeah.
Well, he's doing a great job with Agents of Atlas. I would expect no less. All right, folks, we'll come back in the next segment with some more rants and raves. I'll see you then.